everyone. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, a wonderful holiday, and what a great day to be tuned into HSN as we continue with our 24-hour semi-annual, and only happens a couple times a year, where we offer truly the best sales on all of our #1 brands in our jewelry categories. And we have the opportunity to get started with a this day only. Our today's special sold out earlier in the day, a wonderful special opportunity buy, but I have to tell you, we really have saved the absolute best for last. This is the first sneak peek of your choice of genuine over a 1/4 carat of colored diamonds in blue diamond or in your champagne diamond, all in sterling silver, rhodium finish. We have sizes 5 through size 11. Here's the best part. Not $99, which is amazing. This is a brand new ring. We brought this in for a special on the day at $99.90. A this day only works just like a today's special. So we're able to honor that value of $59.90 up until midnight tonight or until sellout. But I can promise you, these will never ever last until midnight tonight at that special, what I call fashion jewelry price. When we're looking in the realms here of $60 in precious metal, in genuine gemstones, but wait, let's not stop. How about genuine, precious, the most precious of all gemstones in the world, diamonds, and let's take it another step further than that. Colors of diamond, which is such a rarity in its own. But I want to show you some of the beautiful little detailing that they did on the band, texturing in the metal, all the way in the gallery, and then in the very top, you have beautifully pave set, good size diamonds here in the champagne and in the blue. So it's completely flush. It's the #1 silhouette in a colors of diamonds, and that's one of our favorite diamond brands here at HSN. It is always the top request, more bands. I want a classic band to be able to stack or to wear with a solitaire or to wear as a right-hand ring or as an anniversary band, but this will not happen again. That is for sure. It was brought in brand new at $99.90. We had to have something just as fabulous as another special to continue on the day, which is a pretty amazing day when you consider everything that we're featuring you is at tremendous sale prices. So you'll notice at the bottom of the screen, it says matching line drop earrings. Well, we do have colors of diamonds. In fact, I'm wearing them in the champagne. And let me just pull this. We have 3 different color choices. There's the blue diamond, which is universally our #1 top selling colors of diamonds. I just showed you the black diamond. And then lastly, here's that champagne. So I put the champagne in, and I wanted to wear it back with the pendant, because that's also going to be coming up, all part of this brand new suite, which goes back beautifully with the champagne band ring. Now, a couple things I want to say. First off, I would love to hear from you. I just love to hear how your holiday season was, if you have a favorite brand with us at HSN, and just have a minute to say hello. So after you place your order, I'd love to have the opportunity to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and see how your amazing night and day went, and of course, are you enjoying all of our great clearance specials? Now, a few other things. If you're starting right now, you're just tuning in, and this is your first purchase, hello, Valerie. Valerie's our beautiful model joining us today for the next few hours. Here's the best part. It's $59.90. That's a great close-up. You're now in for free shipping and handling for the rest of the day. Or perhaps you were shopping with Brett, or you were shopping earlier. I know we've had a busy day with Suzanne, and Shannon was here. If you've placed an order up to $50 already, that means everything is gonna be free shipping and handling all the way up until midnight tonight. That's what a sale is all about. It's the day after Christmas. It's our biggest sale. We do it twice a year in our #1 top jewelry brands. This hour, is great because we're gonna be focusing on our what we call fine jewelry. And our colors of diamonds are definitely part of that fine, high-end, prestige category in jewelry. These are all beautiful colors of diamonds, genuine, and I have to keep stressing that, in your precious sterling silver. They are 27 points, so just over a quarter carat here in total weight at a fashion jewelry price, at really a costume jewelry price. And that is what we look forward to on the day. The good news right now, I still have sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, size 10, and size 11. But I will tell you, the bad news is here, we're gonna put a 3-minute clock up on the screen. We have truly hundreds and hundreds of you in the ordering process. We're gonna start losing sizes after this presentation. And if you wanna get a head start, please inquire about the drop linear diamond earrings, colors of diamond earrings, and the matching pendant to complete that ensemble. It's gonna be one of the only matching ensembles, or I should say full suites that we're going to be featuring throughout this first hour of wonderful, wonderful clearance prices. Colors of diamonds, let's talk about that for a minute. Beautiful, rare, and unique. It's not as if you just walk into any jewelry store and say, just show me your full range of colors of diamonds. It just doesn't happen. Yes, you're going to find clear diamonds, but to get the colors of diamonds, they're a rarity. They require a tremendous, tremendous quality of a white diamond to be able to enhance that color to obtain brilliance and fire in all champagne. And the same thing with that Hope colored diamond of the blue has to start with one of the clearest and greatest quality white diamond. So that's why you don't see it very often. Then when you start getting into substantial carat weights, I mean, this is over a quarter carats in a diamond band ring for $59.90. I mean, you would think maybe $359.90. So if you're new to HSN, I couldn't think of a better way for you to get started. This is brand new today. We had to have something that was phenomenal. We took 40% off our HSN price. Many of you are ordering more than one to wear as a stackable ring. I know we're very busy in this final 90 seconds. And here's another thing. If you're new to HSN or you have not had the opportunity to apply for our HSN charge card, it's still December. So a couple things I want to mention. You can actually get, as soon as you apply today and as soon as you're approved, $20 off your very first purchase of $29 or more. So can you imagine this? Like, just think about this for a minute. This colors of diamond band ring, over a quarter carat, could possibly be $39.90 with your HSN charge card for a diamond. For the real thing. This is not absolute. These aren't simulated. This is genuine, and it's definitely an absolute treat on the day today. So with that being said, knowing we still have 5 through size 11 in both champagne and blue diamond, I'm gonna say a good luck to you. These will never make it up until midnight tonight. We had to do a brand new this day only. We put out final call on our today's special earlier in the day today with our Sevilla Gold in Technibon. Completely different than this. And this is all polished sterling silver, beautifully textured. I love just that clean, classic sample that you have, or the setting in the design there. To me, it's rich looking, and it really looks like you have close to a half carat, if not more, of genuine diamonds in this band ring. It's 525-799. So that's a fun way to get started. I knew you were gonna love that. So now, we're gonna tell you about the matching pendant that's gonna go back beautifully to any of your diamonds or your classic, signature jewelry that you wear as an everyday piece. And this is another huge special. $129.90, free shipping and handling. I have 200 remaining, that's it. We have blue diamond, we have champagne. I have 24 lucky people to be able to get that blue diamond. And then we have it available for you in that black diamond. So $129.90, free shipping, 4 or 5 flex pays, because we have extra flex going on with the HSN charge card, and that still is continuing on. Valerie's showing it off. Look at how classic and elegant. It's done, it's actually set in a polished disc, and it has a little bit of a curve to it. So that's what's really playing with the light and showing off the fire and the brilliance there of those gorgeous colors of diamonds. So wanted to mention that was still available. And then I love these sexy, call these like the stiletto earrings. That's that linear earring. We've seen, excuse me, a lot of our big brands doing the stiletto designs in fashion jewelry and fine jewelry. We don't do it very often in colors of diamonds. And these are perfect. They're just lightweight. They have great movement to it, but I will tell you also very, very limited. If you would like the blue diamonds, I have 27 pair remaining. Uh-oh. If you would like the champagne diamonds, I have 32 pair remaining and 45 pair to be exact in our black diamond linear drop earring. And these are, please understand, I can't get over this at 119. There's over a ½ carat of diamonds in these earrings. And the beauty is, if you go all the way up to the very top here, this is kind of that invisible setting. Not kind of, it is that invisible setting you really don't even see where it's being anchored on the ear. And that's a huge, huge look. So it's like invisible, it's sleek, it's lightweight, has a nice butterfly clasp in the back. You could sleep in these, that's how comfortable they are. They're approximately 1 3/4 of an inch in the length, and it's that single row of prong set round colored diamonds in the Pierce design that we originally, well, these appraised, I should say, at $440. We offered them here at HSN at $219.90. So we are over 45% off our HSN price. And we're featuring 3 or 4 flex pays and of course free shipping, but it's gonna be definitely a race here with now 94 remaining. Good news is we still have all 3 colors, but that I can't promise in the next couple seconds or so. Best bet at this point is gonna be on that black diamond. If you've never seen black diamonds, you are in for such a treat. If you love diamonds in general, your first colored diamonds or adding to your colored diamond collection is such a thrill, because everything you love about diamonds, the fire, the brilliance, the colors that sparkle through, is like 1 million times magnified when you start going with the colors of diamonds. The brilliance and the fire is just endless. So we'll let you know and keep you updated here on availability on the earrings, 474-131. But that's good. It gives us a little opportunity to talk about one of my favorite colors of diamond pendants. Oh, we have 6 of the blue pendants, that's it already. And this is a true 51 point, so just right there at a ½ carat, a little touch more than a ½ carat. Your best bet's gonna be in the black and in the champagne at this point. Comes with a 16-inch sterling silver necklace with a 2-inch extender, but I love the organic shape. So when you see this, it's almost as though it's slightly cupped. So in the back, let me give you an idea of what I mean. It's all open to enable the light to shine through, and it's polished beautifully. But if you look at it from the side profile, see it has almost a organic like shaping to it, or just lift it on the one side, like a little slight movement. With what happens there is that the light just goes to town and really shows off that ½ carat beautifully. It's simple, it's elegant, it's another wonderful special that appraised, here's quite an appraisal, at $549. That, we go to 3 outside appraisals. We don't take the highest, we don't take the mid, we take the lowest of those 3 outside appraisals, and then that's how we come up with the appraised value. We offered this ½ carat diamond pendant at $249.90. So we took, what, over $100 off? Best value we've ever offered. That's over 45% off our HSN price. And we're featuring it with 4 monthly flex payments. So another blue just sold out, but we do have champagne. Blue also sold out in the drop earrings, and blue in my this day only diamond band ring is also going to be the first to sell out in all sizes, 5 through size 11. Blue is always our most popular, that color of the Hope diamond. But here, as you're saying, you know, any one of these qualifies you now for free shipping and handling. The first 3 pieces that we started with for the remainder of the day. The next to go on our pendant is gonna be that champagne color. So look at that. Let me just keep this real simple. I'm gonna put the champagne this day only on, okay? And I'm gonna put it up here next to the necklace. I'm wearing the earrings too, and the champagne just as a great neutral. So beautiful. That shade and the fire is coming throughout is just gonna take your breath away. And there's nothing in the world quite like diamonds. And it really helps you appreciate. I mean, the fact that this is over $100 off, well, really over $400 off and almost $400 off in comparison to, well, it is, and what it was appraised for. It really, really helps you appreciate how crazy our first special was as of this day only on a brand new diamond colors of diamond blue or champagne band ring. And I'm gonna put the blue up here. Just so simple, easy to wear every single day. And I will tell you, in all my years, never offered a price like we're doing here today. But that's the whole challenge. You know, when we have a day of amazing sales in jewelry, it only usually happens twice a year. We're clearing out the inventory. We have to bring in what we call this day onlys, because our today's special sold out earlier in the day, that are equally as fabulous. So with that being said, I want to remind you, if you're just tuning in, don't blink an eye, because I'm telling you, at $59.90, we can't repeat that. Natural, gorgeous diamonds. And the good news is I still have sizes 5 through size 11 in the blue diamond as well as in the champagne diamond. They do, if you want to get both, they stack beautifully, or get 2 of the same or 3. This is the day to take advantage of it. But we will, during our next presentation of our This Day Only, start losing sizes, and certainly for good reason. It's 525799 is their item number there. Okay. Our hugger, I can't get over, our #1 selling diamond hoop, which is a hugger hoop, is part of our special clearance hour here. Let me just go ahead and take you through what colors are still available. And these are true huggers. You'll notice in the back, it's that same width, all in polished sterling silver. So we have blue diamond, champagne, we have your red diamond, we have the black diamond, available at a 1/4 carat in an everyday hoop. They're wonderful as little, you know, sleep in them, wear them all the time, or if your hair or if your ears are pierced more than once. They're terrific if you're a little stud and you want to wear a larger hoop of diamonds, and then you want a smaller hoop to wear in the back. These appraised at $339, no joke here. They're $69.90 while they last. So there it is, just to give you a little close-up here of the gorgeous blue diamonds, the black diamonds. Do we have the red still available? Okay, I know they're really limited, and you know what? Black is on its way to going. Well, you know what? I have a feeling they're all gonna go at that crazy special sale price. We love, love, love sales. It's the day after Christmas and Hanukkah, big, big sale in jewelry. Really our best values of the entire year. And you know what? We just pride ourselves in general. I love this next ring. It's so tailored and crisp. It reminds me of just like a little, for some reason, like corset, like a lace-up dress, in the way that you have the white diamonds and the blue diamonds. But in general, you know, HSN is the #1 colored gemstone importer of gems. Right here, HSN is. So we offer, I mean, amazing special buys every single day, especially in jewelry where there is such a huge markup. So when we do a sale on a sale, like we're doing today, and this is over 55% off our original HSN price, it doesn't get any better. This is over 1/3 carat of blue and white diamonds, and more of that, what I would call, oh, you know what I was saying? It reminded me of corset, and that's actually the name. I, honest to goodness, didn't even see that. It's like a little cinch corset with the lace in the middle, and then the blue all around it, just as like the perfect, perfect background. So I have 5 through size 11 here. Oh, okay, no. Now we have 5 through 8. So I have a feeling at $99, it's not even gonna last the full 30 seconds. Originally we had sizes 5 through size 11, but this has been a favorite. Going back to, again, we have more colors of diamonds, more of the blue diamond. If you ordered that this day only, it'd be a great ring to wear, you know, on the same hand, or you can layer it together. And these diamonds are great at IJ color, near colors, and I2 and I3 clarity. So really a special treat for 46243. And I'm gonna show you something real quick. I know we're gonna move on to my hugger earrings. No, it's okay. We can do, because the hugger earrings are gonna go really, really quickly. But just, this is why I love that This Day Only band ring. Give you some more options is what you can do. I took the This Day Only, okay, in the band, and layered it back with that corset ring, the blue diamonds. Pretty, 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 right? Like that. Okay, so let's talk hugger earrings. Typically a little bit more expensive in design because it's all one element. You have your actual hinge on the bottom here, so you don't have to worry about any backings. They're so classic and comfortable and easy to wear, and we're looking at 1/4 carat of diamonds. So going back in that blue group, if you want that perfect everyday hugger to wear back with your blue diamond this day only, which I still have 5 through size 11, but as we said, our next presentation, we will start losing sizes. So there's your blue. Then we're gonna move in to another colors of diamond that we don't traditionally have an opportunity to talk about. But usually the red diamonds are a little bit more expensive, but we do have a handful in the 1/4 carat hugger earring. I'm gonna show you in the backing here. It's polished, and this is where the hugger is so genius and comfortable and just really does just that. It hugs the earlobe, so it's so easy to wear every day, sleep in them, and there's the joint on the bottom, so it's like a little hinge, and then that's gonna click shut, so it's nice and sturdy and secure. So there's your red diamond. They're about 7/16 in length, 3/16 of an inch in width. 30 seconds or sell out, so I'm gonna speak a little bit quicker. Here's my champagne, so here you go. If you ordered the champagne in our this day only, we have the perfect everyday diamond hugger earring at $69.90. This is so fun, and free shipping. And then lastly, where I know right now I have maybe, is it 16 of the black, the red, all getting limited. You know what, right across the board, super, super limited. But good, you get to see them on Valerie, so you can appreciate the size of those. Simple and elegant, great if you have your ears pierced more than once. It's that perfect earring. So that's item 459873. Okay, what a fun way to get started, and our fine jewelry is continuing. In fact, when we come back, we are gonna have a 5 and 5. You know what that's like, 5 amazing specials, 1 minute each, blowout sale prices. We'll see you in just a bit.
Winter's chill is right around the corner, but HSN won't let you get cold. Our stylish selection of indoor heaters and outdoor fire pits will keep that cold air far away. And freshen up your winter wardrobe with sweaters and boots in a variety of colors, textures, and prints. Plus, snuggle all night with Concierge Collection comforters and soft and cozy blankets, robes, slippers, and PJs. Visit hsn.com to stay warm this season.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you that a sock can change your workout. I'm going to let you discover that for yourself.
Discover CopperFit, the game changer for active lifestyles. CopperFit activewear is designed with lightweight, breathable, soft fabrics that offer the freedom of flexibility. Copper-infused wear without the tear. Benefit from CopperFit.
When I want to see results here, I look for results here first.
CopperFit. Live limitless.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $20 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Having a great day, and oh, I'm so excited you're shopping along with us. I'm Lynn Murphy, because it's all about great sales. And right now, let's take a look at our 5 and 5. You know, it's so funny. We have colors of diamonds in our 5 and 5, but very limited. And this one is one of the largest carat weights in a band ring that we offer. It's 3/4 of a carat. There's my Valerie. She's just saying, listen, I'm gonna stack all 3 of them. Why not? And you can at this wonderful value with this ring appraised at $769. My goodness. We offered it at $299. It's 50% off. That's $150 off our original HSN price at $149.90. Free shipping and flex pay 5 through 10, but I will tell you, we are extremely limited. So you're choosing black diamond, blue diamond, or we have your champagne diamond. for what most of us would get excited about if these were absolute and precious metal at this value. But they're not. They're gorgeous, genuine diamonds at the very best value that we've ever offered. So good luck to you here. That's item number 459878. That's number 1 of our 5 and 5, and we're gonna move on to number 2. Oh, this won't even last a minute. Your choice, champagne diamond or red diamond, and our beautiful cross pendant, close to a full carat. Now, the good news is we do have both of these choices available for you. This exact cross that comes with the 18-inch necklace with the 2-inch extender, appraised at $1,369. Our original HSN price was $549, so we took 40% off. That's a $220 savings off of our HSN price, and are offering it at $329.90. Never before at that value, ever. And free shipping, of course, in 4 or 5 monthly flex payments. This will take your breath away. The entire gorgeous cross, which is made up almost this beautiful, reminds me of like a Celtic knot almost, everywhere you look at it, the way it's intertwined, and it's just that infinity symbol, and they're all genuine diamonds making up that gorgeous piece. So think about, you know, upcoming special holidays, gift giving, treating yourself, because we will not be repeating these values. When they're done, they are done. Okay, so that was number 2. We're gonna move on to number 3, which is our colors of diamonds, and your choice. I want to say we have blue and, is it black now available? I know we offered this in quite a few colors originally, but a 1/4 carat diamond band ring for $59.90 with the 3 intertwining, you know, with hugs and kisses, hugs representing the O's. Okay, yellow, I have 4 remaining. Green, I think maybe 10 remaining in the green. Well, anyway, at this point, whichever color you can secure at $59.90, I would definitely recommend, if you were able to get the this day only, in the blue diamond, it would go back perfectly. You could layer, let me give you an idea here, that band ring with any of these fancier designs or solitaires or whatever, you know, works back best with mixing and matching and layering. It makes it easy to do, especially with that classic band. Okay, there's number 3. Number 4, more colors of diamond. How about this beauty? A domed diamond ring. That is a lot of look there. Close to a carat at 95 points, but I tell you what, when you see this up close, it looks like you have 5 carats of gorgeous colors of diamonds. There's blue, red, yellow, champagne, and white diamonds making up this beautiful signature piece, and appraised at $1,209. We offered it for $79.90, and special clearance price at $100 off. Best value we have ever offered. It reminds me of like quilt or patchwork in the way that it's been created, or almost like an invisible setting of gorgeous diamonds, which is so expensive and hard to do. So very, very pretty, bold, different. Love the way it brings color into the world, not just one color of colors of diamonds, but all of the most popular colors out there that we'd all love to have, to own in one piece. So there's number 4 in our 5 and 5, and we're gonna scoot on to our color of diamond cushion stud earrings. Another, these clearance prices are just too good to be true. So we offered these originally at $99.95. We took 40% off. These are a customer pick on hsn.com. And it looks like we have blue, champagne, blue and champagne. I'm sorry, okay. Blue and champagne sold out, but we have red. Okay, I apologize, this is the blue. So we have red or, you know, another, they're the 2 rarest colors, and the green available for you in our 15 points of diamonds. And then just a sleek, modern, classic, kind of cushion look of a solitaire. So they look like a 1/4 carat solitaire diamonds from afar in each one of the earrings, but all done in sterling silver. So that's 446-371, and pretty on the ear, about 5/16 in length and about 5/16 of an inch side to side. So that is going to complete our 5 and 5, so thank you very much. We have another one, I love our 5 and 5s, coming up in our next hour, so something for you to look forward to. And if you are just tuning in, please don't miss out on our This Day Only. Oh boy, over 800 have now been selected, and this is another special opportunity, just like a Today's Special. We launched it right at 3 o'clock here, East Coast time, in blue diamonds or in champagne diamonds, and such a gorgeous presence on the hand. You can see it doesn't even graduate, it's just that same width and polish in precious metal all the way around the band. I have sizes 5 through size 11, and we have your choice of blue diamonds or champagne, and not a mistake, at only $59.90. So if it's your first purchase with us here today, we're gonna take care of your shipping and handling, because that's all you're paying on the day today is $50, and after that, all of your shipping and handling will be free. But same things apply. This comes home brand new to you. You have your 30-day money-back guarantee on every single purchase that you make with us here at HSN, and that includes on sale pieces. So this is not like in most places, it's all, you know, basically all sales final when we do clearance specials like we're showing you here today. No, you still have your unconditional guarantee with every single purchase. Now, take a look at this beauty. This is from our friend Colleen Lopez's Gemstone Fine Jewelry Collection, and she has such impeccable taste. And this is a perfect example of what Colleen is able to do that just sets her apart in the world of jewelry designs. Taking not any ordinary labradorite, you can see the size, beautiful labradorite in a fancy cut in the middle here, and then accenting those that we call the depths of blues and greens because of the labradorescence that you get from this beautiful stone. She chose London Blue Topaz, which in the topaz world is the most valued, it's the most sought after of all the colors of blue because of what it takes to create that color. And it's just beautiful. It's the deepest, richest neon royal that you can imagine. And it couldn't work back more perfectly than what you're looking at here in that center stone of labradorite. But let's have some fun here. This appraised at $205. We offered it at $119.90, which is a phenomenal buy. Well, needless to say, it's our very best value to date at $69.90. And we're also, so that's what, $50 off, so that's over 40% off our original HSN price. And if you love cool, unique, custom design looks that you don't see every single day, this was custom made for you. Now the good news is I still have sizes 5 through size 11 at this special price. The other thing, I'm gonna take you a little tour in the back here. It's all in sterling silver, so it's precious metal with a beautiful rhodium finish over the top of it. So that's gonna keep the richness and the beauty of the metal, but just look at the movement in here. That's when we say labradorescence, why this stone is so special and so very unique. The shaping, the royality of that look of the pear shape, it's enhancing, it elongates your finger. Just so beautiful. This one's a little bit too big for me, even though we have 5 through size 11, that's a size 6, but I love it on the middle finger. This is like magic. It's mystical. It kind of takes you into a different world because every time you look at that center stone, every single time I glance down at that stone, I see a different movement. I see a different color. You know, people want to grab your hand and say, what is that stone? I've never seen anything like it. And then on top of that, when you set it in a setting like this, that just even accentuates and makes it that much more beautiful with the London Blue Topaz, with just that little bit of detail and beadwork and metal work around it, it makes it look royal. It makes it look custom. So it's definitely another one that is in contention here in this final 2 minutes of completely selling out at this fabulous value and free shipping. But the good news is we still have sizes 5 through size 11. So, you know, this is the perfect day if you're a gemstone lover or you just love jewelry. And if, like I said, if you're, whatever it may be, cleaning up the house or just, you know, doing some last minute cooking for tonight or whatever it may be, keep us on, because honestly, and you know, I've always said this, our jewelry shows in general are, they don't get any better. We have the absolute finest jewelry designers. Our buyers are absolutely amazing. They travel the world. We have incredible resources. This is a perfect example of that. And I'm saying that on a normal basis, on our regular jewelry shows that we do. Because traditionally in jewelry, in retail, regular retail, it is anywhere from, a 200 weight, usually starts at 300% markup, and then up from there, depending on, who the designer is. That's not what it's about here at HSN, but when we can do 40% or 30% or 50% off savings off of our original HSN prices, you better believe it, we get excited. And nothing better than what we're bringing to you here. Another great look to show you, going back into that blue family. Maybe you ordered the diamond ring that we started off with. This hours are this day only. And you're just that girl who loves anything in the blue family. Look at that. You could wear the diamond ring on the other hand or next to it, or even layer it again, because that is a true stack ring that we did as our this day only. So just a few seconds here remaining. Over 500 of you trying to get through, which is more than the quantity that we have available for you. And I'm certainly not surprised. I just wanted to give you a millimeter size here on this labradorite. Yeah, that's a 16 by 10 millimeter, really intense, fiery, beautiful, beautiful labradorite. London blue topaz. You also have white topaz in here. There's gray tones coming out. There's platinums coming out of that center stone. Certainly blues and the most beautiful, beautiful green, but bold and mesmerizing and so special. Really a special custom piece, and who would ever, ever, ever in a million years think that this was $69.90? Never. It doesn't happen. We're counting backwards. I know we just extended our timing a little bit longer for those of you who are trying to get through and make sure you're able to confirm your size. If you have the HSN charge card, take advantage of extra flex going on throughout this entire day. If you don't have the HSN charge card, we're still doing that $20 promotion. So as soon as you're approved, you can take $20 off your very first purchase with us of anything over $25. So this would qualify our Colleen Lopez labradorite and London blue topaz ring. That would be what, $49.90? I mean, just silly. Really, really, really silly. So a big day of shopping. This is all about our fine jewelry in this hour. And we have so many other wonderful designs and brands that we're going to share with you. And on hsn.com, yeah, absolutely. In the search engine, just put in Colleen Lopez gemstones and take a look at some of the fabulous pieces that Colleen offers. And look at the red tag, because that means they're all on sale. So unfortunately, we can't have the opportunity to show you everything, but you can shop everything on hsn.com. And many of those specials that you're seeing do expire on the day today. So check that out as well. That is hsn.com under Colleen Lopez. And in the meantime, thank you for all your calls on our labradorite and London blue topaz. So this is part of our 10 favorite picks on the day today. And it's part of the Michael Anthony collection, which is our #1 gold collection here at HSN and has been for over 24 years. So you have a lifetime guarantee that comes along with these gold hoop earrings. They're 30 millimeters in size, so they're just over an inch in length. Look at the tricolor. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. You're not picking. And to me, as a gift or just a treat, as a treat to myself, especially at this great clearance price of $139.95, as these were originally $199.95, and of course free shipping and 4 flex pays. This is like the end-all answer here. Because it doesn't matter if you tend to maybe wear more yellow gold or white gold, or you mix your metals together. This is that earring that always works. Maybe you're wearing a blazer that just happens to have gold buttons on it, and you're like, you know what? Everything in my jewelry is silver or white. That's what I always wear. This is that earring that you grab. Maybe it's that blazer with the gold buttons or rose tone buttons. Guess what? This is that earring that's going to work back perfectly. Well over 250 of these have already been selected. We know gold is a commodity. We know gold is a continued very, 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 very high commodity at the trading price right now, as of, as soon as tomorrow for that matter, our stock market's open, it is volatile. And this, to be able to get huge savings on a customer pick favorite earring in FlexPay and beautifully packaged and a lifetime warranty that comes along with every single purchase from Michael Anthony. And here's the other thing when we talk about the way that these are designed. And I know, and Anthony's here, is such a dear friend and wonderful, wonderful jeweler. He always talks about, you know, the findings on the earring, and these are some of the things that, you know, I just overlook. But no, you have on here your joint hook closure, okay? So it's a little catch, but you'll notice it has the camelback in it, so that keeps the hoop from sliding back and forth. You have the rabbit ear on this on the closure here. You hear it snap, and then these are those details, you know, finished beautifully on both ends. So the end caps are done to perfection. After they do, you know, the making of the white, the rose, and the yellow, and the gold, they do all the diamond cutting by hand with a diamond cut tool. So all that is, you know, a special technique on top of it. So $60 off, free shipping and handling, and 4 monthly flex payments. So, you know, we kind of take it for granted that everybody knows what FlexPay is. It's the most genius thing ever. And the great news is it's not layaway. So when you call in and you're shopping, I'm gonna put these on. I think this is the only sample we have. So let me just throw these on myself just to give you an idea of the size of them on the ear, because they really are 1 inch, and 1 1/4 inch is the most popular universal request and size in a hoop earring. These you can sleep in, you can shower in, you can swim in, you can do anything your little heart desires, because guess what? They're gold. And how many companies do you know guarantee anything, especially in jewelry, for a lifetime? But back to FlexPay. So when you shop with any major credit card or debit card or PayPal, this is not layaway. So we're not saying, you know, well, we'll bill your credit card in December and then in January and then, you know, in February or March when it's paid off, we ship them to you. No, we're shipping these earrings out to you in the next 48 hours. You're gonna receive these earrings in the next couple of days. Your December or January credit card will be charged $34.99, but we're no shipping on here. And once you get these, you have your unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. So, and I promise you're gonna love them. And the nice thing is, come February, your credit card will be your charge $34.99, and then March. And so that way you can just, you know, break up your payments, makes it a lot easier. This is 480-868. I know we're counting backwards now. That's what ends up happening on these big, big sale days. Well, a few things we want to mention that have sold out. In fact, on these linear earrings, it looks like, oh, they're sold out, all the colors, but we do have wait lists. That way you secure that wonderful sale price. So check with your representatives there, and we did sell out of the diamond hugger earrings. Those, unfortunately, are not available on wait lists, so congratulations to you there. And I gotta tell you, are this day only. Over 1,000 of our this day onlys have been selected. Good news is, I'm keeping my fingers crossed as I say this, we still have 5 through 11. Oh, we do, in the champagne diamond and in the blue diamond band ring. This is over 1/4 carat at $59.90, and available with 3 or 4 flex pays if this is your first purchase on the day. Everything else from here on in is gonna be free shipping and handling. And if you couldn't get through, because we were so busy at the top of the hour, we have representatives standing by. You're securing this huge special at over 40% off. And yes, it's all sterling, it's all precious metal, and genuine, gorgeous colors of diamonds. And again, the way they set this in the band design makes it a perfect stack, makes it a perfect, you know, everyday standalone. I would even wear that as a wedding band. So pretty, any one of these. And we're seeing more and more engagement settings and wedding band settings in colors, whether it be in gemstone colors or in colors of diamonds. So I think that makes it a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna talk about, excuse me, jewels of Istanbul. And this is one of our other very, very fine boutique categories that we have in different jewelry brands at HSN, and they're exquisite. Everything about it, from the polishing and the texturing of the metals to the colors of the metals. But here's what I want you to understand. It's Sleeping Beauty turquoise in here. And I don't have to say much more than that, because you know, if you follow us or you've been following Sleeping Beauty, I want to say this is probably one of the only categories that we still even have any remaining. And the reason it's so important when I say Sleeping Beauty is because that mine is 100% shut down. It is closed. We are not getting any Sleeping Beauty turquoise at this point, and we haven't been for several years now. And so to get Sleeping Beauty, and I'm not, you know, not taking away here from this gorgeous ruby in the middle, but I gotta stress, collectors, grab this while it's available at $99.90. It is our best value we have ever offered. I have sizes 5 through size 11, and it's that old world look that you're gonna see in this particular collection, Jewels of Istanbul. It's like these pieces could be, you know, over 2,000 years old by the coloring of the metal, by the texturing of the designs that they do in the metal. Really gives it that old world, you know, vintage, highly collectible, very, very special and unique, that kind of hand created, and everything has to be hand finished on a piece like this. But going back to what I said, this is black rhodium, and that is 18 karat gold plating. So that's that richness of the patina of the gold. And then of course, black rhodium, which gives it almost like that black gold look. So we're looking at a 3 karat approximate ruby. Wow. And the ruby in the middle, it's a little bit hard to see, but it's actually, that ruby is faceted. Oh, there you go, there's a good close-up. So that's the carat weight on the ruby, and then of course the Sleeping Beauty round turquoise, they're 4 millimeters altogether, and the ruby is almost like a briolet in the way that it's styled and designed. So this is gonna be a 1-minute special or sellout. You get it? Our collectors of Sleeping Beauty, of rare treasures. I mean, even, just reminds me of like an antique that they would have found in Istanbul, you know, through hundreds and hundreds of years or thousands of years that just happen to maintain their ruggedness and the richness, and that's the kind of feel that you have in this silhouette. And there's something about red and blue, especially Sleeping Beauty, that's that robin's egg blue that we love so much, that works beautifully. This ring appraised at $438. So we certainly have a huge opportunity buy here at $99.90. And then 3 flex payments or 4 with your HSN charge card makes it even that much more affordable to be able to get it at home. And one of the other Jewels of Istanbul pieces that we have are these bangles. And I want to say that's it, right? Or maybe one other piece, but you can certainly search hsn.com and look under Jewels of Istanbul, where you'll see a lot of this old world look, this very high, collectible, vintage, almost reminds me of estate auction pieces. Not almost, it does. I mean, these are the kind of looks that, you know, have that history behind it and have such an amazing story. So let's talk about our Kingman turquoise, which is what we're looking at here in our bangle, because you're getting a set of 2 here in a hammered bangle design. Or we have the Rainbow Moonstone, which is gonna be in that black rhodium, back with the 18 karat gold plated on both of these. You just choose Moonstone, or you're gonna choose that of the Kingman turquoise. Very, very limited on these, and they're approximately 8 inches in length. So we typically say these will comfortably fit up to an 8.5-inch hand size. And they're just a full bangle. You can slip them right over your hand, but you do get this set of 2. So if you were fortunate enough to get the ring, grab, you know, if you can, the turquoise look, or maybe both of them, because what a huge savings. This is $100 off, or close to $100 off. No, this is more than $100 off. Ooh, wait a minute, yeah. $150 off, well, even better. Okay, wow. These appraised at $486. So huge special at 60% off the HSN price of $99.90 and free shipping and available with 3 or 4 flex pays. Fewer than 90 now remain in both the Moonstone, where you get one of each. You get both, the Moonstone in the yellow and the black gold, or the Kingman turquoise. Oh, we do have a couple more. Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh, good. We do have a few more of our Jewels of Istanbul fine jewelry. And this is a treat here. Let's talk green onyx and rubies. Oh, wow, Valerie, they gorgeous. Look at those earrings. And the ring is equally as beautiful. $89.90 for the earrings? Oh, my goodness. That is $90 off our original HSN price. The earrings appraised at $306. And we are looking at a beautiful, and there's the ring. Let me give you the carat weights, and that ring is equally as beautiful. Green onyx, this is over a full carat. And then you have the rubies surrounding it at 40 points. There's simulated diamonds in there. So pretty. Look at the scroll work on the band. I have 5 through size 11. It's rhodium, black rhodium, and it's also gold plated. So I'm going to set this ring right up next to these absolutely spectacular earrings. I mean, they're just, look at these glorious, beautiful design with the negative space that you can see throughout, the wonderful, wonderful movement that you have in here. You get the extra large 18 karat plated butterfly backings on those. And then in the center, that's the green onyx in a pear shape and a fancy cut. These look like the perfect emerald, if you ask me. And you would never know the difference. And they're genuine rubies to top these off. So we have 3 flex pays on the ring, which would be $23.30. And this is a 2-tone. I want to show you the backing on this. So I was mentioning all the hand finishing, the beautiful hand detailing. So you have sterling in the backing, okay? And then they did the 18 karat gold plating to give it that real, authentic, rich look of Istanbul. And the same thing with the scroll detailing all the way around the band here. And then carried it through into the earrings with the hammered finish around the gold. And then they did that 2-tone look where you have that white metal surrounding the green onyx. So these are approximately the actual earrings on here, 2 5/16 in length and about 1 5/16 but in the width. But notice the movement on here. What does that mean? That means they're not going to be heavy. That means they're not going to weigh down the ear. And on the ring at $69.90 with 3 flex pays, the earrings, we also have 3 or 4 flex pays. It's the best value we ever offered. And that's over 50% off on those earrings. But you see Valerie right now, I mean, it's just, her jewelry is telling a story. Her life is telling a story. This is a very important woman here who really has impeccable taste, who probably traveled overseas, had these earrings and this matching ring custom made, and that is what that particular brand of jewelry is really known for, bringing that element of that fingerprint that has that hand finished look and that old world design. Really jewelry that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. And you know, we don't say that about a lot of styles because, you know, a big #1, you know, jewelry houses may create something that becomes a signature and they become known for it. But this look here isn't that look that you're going to see everywhere. In fact, you're probably never going to see anything even remotely like this unless, you know, you have been to auction houses and, you know, been to Istanbul and have been to, you know, the amazing markets that carry these custom-made, handmade designs in jewelry. That is what we bring to you in this particular collection here. So between the ring, right now, the good news is I still have sizes 5 through size 11. And I want to just get a super close up on both of these, if we can do so, because there's a lot going on in these pieces. I mean, a lot of times we talk about shape and design. Well, that's here. Then we'll talk about gemstones, and this one, that's here. It's very intense with rubies and emeralds. We look at, as you see here, the two-tone look going on with the simulated diamonds, and then this beadwork of the gold. That's all done by hand. So this ring was originally $129.90. And then you can see the appraisal at $252, and what we're doing, clearance price, very first time ever, is $69.90. That's just phenomenal. I mean, for the carat weight of any one of these stones, the rubies, there's almost a half carat of rubies in there. That gorgeous green onyx is an 8x6 millimeter, which would be over, there's a beautiful shot, thank you, a full carat. I mean, tremendous. And then the earrings, I'm over the moon. They make the statement. That is the earring that you wear. I don't care if you're casual. I don't care if you're dressy. You don't need to wear a necklace. You put these on just like you're seeing on Vail, and that's it. That's the story. You know, I know she has a matching necklace on. You don't even need it. And you could do, the perfect balance would be if you could get the matching ring. And notice it's not exactly matchy-matchy, but it's going back with the same colors of the green, of the look of emeralds, and of course, the red of the look of genuine rubies. Pretty, different, special. This is what we look for in unique, one-of-a-kind jewelry. And on sale, no less. It's our semi-annual. It's a day after the holidays. We do this every year, and we basically only do it maybe twice a year. That's it, where we do our top brands. And this hour, we're featuring fine jewelry. My next hour, we're gonna be featuring fine jewelry as well. And it happens to have a little bit to do with rarities, which is one of my personal favorite jewelry brands here from Carol Brody. And I know yours as well. So when we do our prestige fine jewelry lines on sale, it's a big deal. So full hour and about 5 minutes of gorgeous one-of-a-kind rarities, but completely different than anything that we're showing you right this very second. This is Jewels of Istanbul. This is over 50% off on the earrings and on the matching ring, free shipping while they last. And we also are featuring the 3 or 4 flex pays with your HSN charge card. And if this is your first purchase today, once again, everything between now and midnight, it's going to be free shipping and handling. Or if you purchased, you know, up to $50 already on the day, you're getting these for free shipping. And it makes a huge difference because it's not all sales final. These are coming home to you brand new with your 30-day money-back guarantee, as we always offer at HSN, but nowhere else. Beautiful shot there. So, so very pretty. Big congratulations at 092720. So if you love this look, and we do, check out Jewels of Istanbul on hsn.com. And there's those red tags we love to see. Clearance special, clearance special. And you get a flair here of what Jewels of Istanbul really brings to their creations. It's just spectacular and so unique and special. Well, we have time for one more special before we go into some of our rarity collection. This is not so. This is from our Himalayan Gems collection. Check out for a minute. I want to give you an idea of what the carat weight is. How about anywhere from 5.9 carats of genuine gemstones at $39.90 up to over 6 carats. They're all the same size. They're just going to vary differently carat weights because of the density and the hardness of the gemstones. What are you choosing here? Well, we still have, look at these garnets. They look like rubies. They're so incredibly fiery. So we have garnets. They're Mozambique garnets. I had to double check on that. I thought they were, to have that kind of intensity. Look at the gorgeous peridot. Peridot, or that perfect Swiss blue topaz. Anywhere again from 5.9 carats up to 6 carats. Perfect shape. They're 3/4 of an inch in length. They are 3/16 of an inch side to side. They have that almost kind of jumbo look to it, like in a hoop. So they're but just like more of a J style, but they're that wider width, which I love. So they stand out beautifully on the ear. They're $39.90. Did I say that? That's 60% off our original HSN price, but I gotta tell you, I am super limited right across the board. They're set in sterling silver. It's that rhodium finish, so they're protected. So there you go, 1 minute and counting down of the variety, okay, of the remainder, I should say, of the individual carat weight. No sizing to worry about here. And the other thing that's really fun is that you'll notice how perfectly matched they are. You have rope texture detailing all the way throughout. And this is one of the biggest looks that we're seeing in gemstone jewelry. And that's different shaped stones in one setting. Meaning, like, you know, in this case here, we have the round shapes, you have ovals going on, but you're seeing more of this mixed shapes in gemstones, in rings, in bracelets, in earrings, anywhere from pairs to rounds to marquise. In this case here, it's right on trend. It's all the hot rage, but this will not be repeated at $39.90. That's just an impossibility. But what will be is another presentation of our This Day Only. So if you missed out on that, it'll be coming up a little bit later on for you. What a crazy buy that is. And it's just like a Today's Special in the way that works. I wish I had another 1,000 pair here, but these will all 100% go as we continue to count backwards. So 472677. I took the Swiss Blue out because that is now completely sold out. Garnet looks like it's the next to go, but we welcome you on a day like today to please shop hsn.com. In fact, there you go. You can see all of our Himalayan gems on clearance in a search engine, and take a look. Red tag, that means clearance, clearance, clearance special. And you can take advantage. Many of these are limited time offers and very limited quantities as